Well, it's uprun walleye time on the Wolf River, and I'm out here sitting on an inside bend off the current break, and what I'm going to do is we're going to fish the low light hours and get the lantern out, and I'm fishing about 4 feet of water right on a hard current break right up against the woods in a place where they might be probing, going to look to get in the marshes. And I got a couple of neat things I want to show you that I'm fishing with, and it's kind of a little bit different rigging, but it's that offshore guppy. And what I've done is I've got them painted. Instead of a Wolf River rig, I've just got this guppy, and this one's a 1 ounce guppy, and I just got a lively minnow on a glow hook fishing just a few inches behind it. And what I'm able to do is put this right down on bottom and pick it up a couple of inches and let it work right there, and that minnow's working there, and all lively, and I don't have to worry about the Wolf River rig and all the extra knots and something sitting on the bottom. What I'm doing is finding bottom, picking this up a little bit, and letting that work. I'm also doing that with a small crankbait, and that's something that I'm really excited about, especially for the down run. And as you can see from the one I just pulled up out of the river, any debris or whatever still catches up on here, and I'm fishing a small jointed Rapala just a few inches back. And I've worked this a couple of different ways. I've taken off this front hook when there's a lot of leaves and stuff coming down the river, and I've also used some small pieces of gulp on this back treble hook, and the action in the water is fantastic, and it just keeps it crankbait there. And again, I'm catching some pre-spawn fish this way, but this is going to be a much better presentation once it's post-spawn. So the sun's going down, it's getting quiet on the river, and we're going to get all the baits in action, and hopefully we'll catch one. On my third rod, I'm just jigging. I got a little 1/8 ounce glow jig, and I'm just jigging that here a little bit out behind the boat. So you can see the way that bait works behind that guppy, and that wobbles. The guppy actually wobbles with the bait to give you a little bit extra vibe and pattern. And I was fishing this up at the pier in the tail race with the long telescopic rods and dipping it, and what a great action that is. Put a little piece of gulp on the back of that, and boy oh boy, that just looks beautiful. Okay, you can see it right there below the surface. A little white tail flashing. I don't know if the other thing I'm also doing with that guppy with the jointed Rapala behind it is I've been jigging that. And when you rip it, that bait just right behind it, and you just kind of rip it and pull it and sweep it. And especially downrun, once the fish get active, going on the flats when the wind is blowing and it's hard to have boat control, that's going to be a application where it's going to be easy to use, because you have crankbaits and you're going to be able to let the wind blow you right downstream fast and pull that crankbait. And really looking forward to that. Let's see if we can catch one before the sun goes down. Well, it didn't happen before the sun went down, but 2 days later, while drifting with an atomic guppy and a live minnow 3 or 4 inches behind it, I caught this 9.5 pound big pre-spawn walleye. Hey, if you want to get your hands on some of these painted guppies and some of the new atomic guppies synergy with Bait Rigs Tackle and Globe Paint, contact us at The Guppy Guy, P.O. Box 558, New London, Wisconsin 54961. That's P.O. Box 558, New London, Wisconsin 54961. Or check us out on the web at theguppyguy.com. Go catch some fish.